800 or 416-283-3117. We're going to go right now, but we're going to keep the telephone lines open. So please, if you are on your way to the telephone, don't stop. We still need to hear from you. We're some 15 away. 716-881-4800 or 213-3117.
Well, I'll tell you, you're not going to have to wait till next week to see the next episode with Bob Vila, because it's coming up very, very shortly. We have 3 This Old House programs this morning. Do want to remind those of you who are tuning in for the Woodwright Shop that the Woodwright Shop will return to Channel 17 on Saturday morning next week, so be looking for it. Right now, however, this is your final opportunity to make a membership pledge to say thank you for This Old House here on Channel 17, to encourage us to keep getting This Old House and keep it on the air here on Channel 17, to make sure that we're able to do our job for you. That's really what this membership drive is all about. But this is the final weekend of Festival 88. We don't intend to be here next week. Bob Vila will be here. Norm will be here next week. This Old House will be here next week. But we will not be here asking for membership pledges. We won't be here on Saturday. So we're asking you, please, we really need to make this an exceptional weekend for Channel 17 if we're to meet our goal. And the only way we're going to do that, obviously, is if we get your pledge of support. That's what we're after today. If you watched This Old House, if you watched the marathons for the past couple of weeks, I don't know how you could not be a member of Channel 17 and sit there and enjoy those marathons. However, if you're not a member, and I know that still, would you believe still, of all the people watching this program right now, still 75% of the people who are watching us right now are not members of Channel 17. So we'd like to ask you, we'd like to invite you to go to your telephone to make a membership pledge. Our goal for This Old House this morning, we have 3 episodes, is to welcome 200 new members for Channel 17. That we can do if we have your pledge of support. That's what we're after this morning. So we're asking you, please, to go to the telephone now. Our goal on this membership opportunity is 75 new members for Channel 17. We do not have a lot of time before we go to the next This Old House. We have to work very, very hard this morning. Our young people this morning are from Ken West. They're in the foreign language program at Ken West. And they're down here this morning to answer telephones, to take your membership pledge. Please, keep them busy. Get to your telephone and make a pledge. You decide the amount of the pledge. If it can be $180 and you pay it at $15 a month, that would be wonderful. Or a $12.50 a month pledge, or a $10 a month pledge, or a $7.50 a month pledge, or a $5 a month pledge, a one-time gift of $10, or $110, or $1,010. But please go to your telephone and call us. With a gift of $150 or more, I know this is a strange thing to show around This Old House, but these are, in effect, This Old House ties. They really are. They're made expressly for This Old House. You can have one either in navy or in maroon with a gift of $150 or more to Channel 17. A gift of $300 or more, and your wardrobe is complete because you can get both of them. Call us now with your membership pledge. Sally, how do we stand right now?
We've heard from 8 people so far, so that means we are 67 people away from realizing this portion of our goal for This Old House this morning. For 3 weeks in a row, you've been able to watch mornings full of This Old House. How much is it worth to you to have a television station that caters to your need on a Saturday morning, the time when you want to watch television? You don't want to watch cartoons on a Saturday morning. You don't want to watch wrestling or sports or anything else. You want to watch a good quality program that caters to your needs. Well, that's what Channel 17 is all about. We're not catering to the whims of advertisers or huge mass audiences. The only thing we want to do is to get quality programming for you, the thing that you want to see right here on Channel 17, and that's This Old House. What we need you to do right now is to give a little back in return for all of the fine hours of entertainment, enjoyment, and information we've been imparting to you. We've heard from 13 people so far. Terrific. But we need to hear from many more if we're going to meet this portion of the goal. We need you to put a dollar amount on what this time is worth to you. Is it worth $5 a month? Is it worth $7.50 or $10 or $15 a month? We don't know how much it's worth to you. We don't know how much you can afford. That's why we're giving you the opportunity to call in right now and tell us. We're just going to ask for your name, your address, and the amount of your membership pledge this morning. You don't have to write out a check or rush down to the station with your check. We're going to send you all the information you need to complete your membership pledge in a day or so. All we need from you right now is that commitment and promise that you are here for Channel 17 in support of all of the times we've been here for you on a Saturday morning when you know there's nothing else you want to be watching, that the best thing is right here on Channel 17. If you would like to join us at $60 per month, here's something really nice. This is our This Old House hard hat, and it truly is a nice plastic hard hat. We've heard from 18 people. Great, we're getting there closer and closer. What's nice about this is the inside strap for this hard hat. It's nice leather plastic over here, and a nice strap so your head does not hit the plastic part of this hard hat. This is for $60, quite a bargain, I would say. I want to show you another one of our This Old House premiums because we've got quite a few of them to show you this morning. The hard hat is for $60. For $90, we have our Today's Chores t-shirt.
Third of the way.
25, we're a third of the way there. And you can have this in any size you'd like for a gift of $90 or more, or $7.50 per month.
I love the list
These
of chores.
are, that's right. And the very last one is refinance the mortgage. After you do everything you have to do on this t-shirt, you're going to have to refinance
I'd say
your
that
house.
might come first.
That's right. 716-881-4800 or 283-3117. Let's get every single phone busy with a membership pledge. We can meet this goal if you'll join with us right now.
25 people have called. We're looking for at least 50 more people to call with a membership pledge for Channel 17. Call in now. Make a membership gift of $60. That's about $1 a week for This Old House. How can you miss? At $1 a week, you can take home this cap. Wouldn't it be nifty to go out this summer with your baseball cap with This Old House on it, the This Old House logo? That's with a membership gift of $60 or more to Channel 17. This is, as Sally said, this is Thank You Gift Day. We can show you just about everything we have. Here's the This Old House Carpenter's tool belt, or just tool belt, I should say, and that is with a gift of $30 or more to Channel 17. It is made out of beautiful leather, a tan leather, and a very, very heavy fabric belt, as you can see. And that's with a gift of $300 or more. It is a beautiful, beautiful tool belt. If you don't have a tool belt and you really want to look professional like Scott Elliott does when he's working around his place, then you will want this tool belt. That's with a gift of $300 or more to Channel 17. You say to yourself, well, I can't do $300 to Channel 17. How about $120? You can have the Home Improvement Manual from the Reader's Digest, a do-it-yourself guide to renovating, modernizing, and adding space to your home, and everybody needs to add space to their home. That can come to you with a gift of $120 or more to Channel 17, and it tells you how to make home improvements. It tells you how just exactly, step by step, to go about doing this, how to put on siding, how to do some work with plumbing and things of that sort. 27 people have called. We are 48 away. We haven't taken your membership pledge yet, and that's why we're 48 away. Please get to your telephone and call us now. We only have a couple minutes before we go back to This Old House. And in just a couple of minutes, we need to take 48 membership pledges. We really need to make every goal that we set for ourselves today. If we can't make these goals, it's going to be very difficult for us to make our goal for the entire drive. If we can't make our goal for the drive, then we won't make the membership dollars that we need in order to make that operating budget work for this year. We can't operate at a deficit. That doesn't work. You know that yourself. You can't spend more than you have. And we don't do that here at Channel 17. That's why your support is very, very important to us. If we want to stay on target, if we want to be able to get that budget put together, this is our last television membership drive of the season. We need your help. We need your membership pledge. You need to make your membership pledge to Channel 17. Forget about our needs. You need to make your membership pledge to Channel 17. And what do I mean by that? You're the one who's benefiting from Channel 17's programming. You're the one who watches This Old House and maybe a number of other programs on Channel 17. So when you call in to make a membership pledge, it's an investment in what you're going to see over the next 52 weeks. That's important to keep in mind. This is like paying for a service. If you had a cable television service that was bringing you This Old House, I'll bet you that you would be willing to pay $4 or $5 a month, $6 a month, $7 a month for that cable television service if that was the only place that you could see This Old House. I know how you feel about This Old House. I know This Old House fans are absolutely religious about watching the program. If you'd pay that for a cable television service, how about calling us and making your membership pledge to Channel 17 right now? Make it happen. 41 people have called. We're 34 away. We're almost two-thirds of the way there, but our time is almost gone. So please go to your telephone and make your pledge now. If it's a gift of $180 or more to Channel 17, you can have this Reader's Digest book, the complete do-it-yourself manual. I have this one at home, and it's a terrific book, and tells you how to do things around the house. It tells you about plumbing. It tells you about electricity. You got to be very careful with some of these things, but it does tell you what to do and how to do them. And it's a big job, you never can go wrong hiring a professional to do it. But if you've got something that's just a, kind of a vexing kind of thing that you want to get accomplished over a weekend, this is a book for you because it takes you step by step through the process. That's with a gift of $180 or more. You can pay that at $15 a month. When your gift is paid up, boom, we'll send the book off to you if that's your choice. Please call now with your membership pledge. Sally, how are we doing?
We are 32 membership pledges away from realizing that first part of our goal. We can do it. Of course we can. If you'll call in right now, think of all the money you probably saved just because of Channel 17 airing This Old House. Maybe you saved a few dollars learning how to sand and plaster a little bit yourself, or strip some wallpaper, or hang it yourself. Just do some little jobs around the house yourself that otherwise would have cost you hundreds and hundreds of dollars if you would have hired a professional to do that. All we're asking you to do right now is to reinvest some of that money into the station that brings you the programs that helps you save money and do things on your own and give you a lot of extra confidence and feel real good about yourself and the job you're doing because you've done it on your own. All we're asking you to do right now is to put in maybe $5, $10, $15 a month, or a one-time gift of $75, $125, $200, $300 of support, whatever it is you can afford right now, in support of Channel 17 so that we can continue to purchase these programs for you. We are 27 membership pledges away. 48 people have called right now. Quickly, I want to show you two thank you gifts we can send you. One for a gift of $180 or more, $15 per month. Here is the This Old House video cassette. And inside, it's got everything you need to know about installing deadbolt locks, trimming a door, repairing screen doors, weather stripping, unclogging toilets, fixing faucets, building decks, glazing windows, many, many little projects completed from start to finish. That's for a gift of $180. For a gift of $90 or $750 per month, we've got the Guide to Building and Remodeling Materials. We are 24 membership pledges away. You have all the know-how in the world, but you don't have the right materials to do that job. This book helps you because this tells you the materials you need. These are just two of the thank you gifts we can send you for your membership gifts. But we can't even send you the premium list and let you know what our choices are. We are 22 away until you call in and make your membership pledge right now, you and 21 others. So quickly go to the phone and make your commitment, your promise, your pledge of support to Channel 17. That's all we're asking right now to do your fair share. Your membership pledge right now and 21 others. Don't worry about the other 21. If you join with us right now, that'll encourage many others to join as well. Please call. We're waiting to hear from you.
Sally, what we're going to have to do, we're still 22 membership pledges away. We're going to have to take them after we get off the air. We're going to leave the telephone number up. We hope that we're now 21 away. Another telephone is ringing. We hope that you'll go to your telephone and call. We really seriously do need to make every membership goal that we set for ourselves today. And that's where you come in. Really, if you're not a member of Channel 17, don't think that somebody else has called to make a pledge for This Old House. It may be our most popular program, but the people you're depending on and relying on to make a membership pledge may be fans of Masterpiece Theater and not This Old House. You can make a difference today. We need to receive 200 membership pledges around This Old House. Our goal on this break is 75. We're now down to needing about 18 membership pledges. 20 membership pledges. Okay, we need 20 membership pledges. We ask you please to go to the telephone. It has to happen after we go off the air. Usually the telephones stop ringing. Keep them ringing for 10 minutes. Our young people will stay here to take your membership pledge.
Couldn't have said it better ourselves.
Oh, boy, I'll tell you.
Hi, Eileen Kateris.
Say it a little differently than Robin McNeil does.
Oh, just a bit, yes.
Now it's Pledge Week at our station.
And it is pledge time here at Channel 17. Eileen Kateris with Mike Collins in the studios, and we're asking you to go to your telephone and become a member of Channel 17 because this is exactly the kind of program that you enjoy watching here on Saturdays on Channel 17. We told you on our first break that we hope to welcome 250 new members to Channel 17 around home time this morning. On this break, we hope to welcome at least 70. We're going to give you an update.
We only have 3 breaks left.
That's right, 3 breaks left. We're going to give you an update as to where we are. We are still 214 new members away from reaching our ultimate goal. On this break, can we do 70? Of course we can. We can if you'll do something right now, and that is to go to your telephone. Make a pledge at any level, whether it's $10 a month or $7.50 a month, or one-time gift in any amount, and realize that your pledge will also help us to get an additional $2,000 challenge grant for Channel 17. So your pledge, let's say, of $120 will mean that you're almost investing $2,000 and plus that $120 to Channel 17, and we will put it right back. We will invest it for you right back into the programs that, again, you not only enjoy watching, but you get so many great tips from when you watch Saturday mornings here on Channel 17. And our how-to shows are probably the most, among the most popular we have. And certainly on a Saturday morning, we do lead the ratings, as Mike said earlier, around these how-tos. They're going to be talking about bathrooms a little bit later on. We thought this would be a terrific special. And so many people do remodel bathrooms and kitchens, the 2 rooms in the house that people do tend to remodel the most. It adds great value to your home and certainly makes living that much easier. easier. I have a wonderful book if you are doing those odd jobs around the house. I think this really is, I like to call it the ultimate do-it-yourself manual. I have this one myself, and it's by Reader's Digest, and let me tell you, possibly everything that you would have to fix or change or whatever around your home is in this book. There are step-by-step illustrations. There you see some of the nice illustrations, and there are all kinds of information. It talks about furniture, plumbing, electricity, heating and air conditioning, doing outside repairs as well as inside repairs, brickwork, working with wood, hand tools and power tools in the back. They actually go through 50 projects that you can do yourself. This is a marvelous book, and I know you would enjoy having it very, very much. It's available for a pledge of $180 or $15 a month to Channel 17. Maybe you're thinking about doing a larger project, maybe adding an addition to your home or maybe adding a deck or something like that. Well, this book covers those larger projects. It's also by the people at Reader's Digest, so you know it's a marvelous book. And again, a lot is covered here. It has the step-by-step illustrations just as the other one does. And let me tell you, this book is also for a pledge, well, it's for a pledge of $10 a month or $120 if you would like both. If you would like both together, we'll give you a bit of a break today, and we'll make them available for your pledge of $240 or $20 a month to Channel 17. I think that really will be a membership well invested, because I tell you, you will pick up these books time and again. I know that I always pick up the Do-It-Yourself manual myself since I acquired a home about a year ago, and I'm always running to see how to do things, because when you haven't done them before, it can be a little bit intimidating, but it'll tell you all about how to do it right here. Go to the phone right now. We've just got 1 or 2 people on the telephone. We need to get 70. We're 68 away. Will you be the next person? If you've got a friend who's interested in home time, maybe they didn't realize it was on right now, call them. But first, call us here at the station. Become a member. Please dial 881-4800 or 1-800-727-1017.
I got one of those books when they were a lot more expensive than that. As a matter of fact, at one point we were offering just the Reader's Digest book for around $300. Well, we were able to revise that to $180. We began to get a better deal. And the other one, the big project book, is $120. What I find so great is, you know, if you bought the one for $180, or you got the one for $180, for example, the yellow one, for just another $60 more, you can get both books.
Right.
So instead of having to do it at a $300 pledge level, for the two of them, which is what it would be, $180 and $120, you get them both for $240. I'll tell you, that's a great deal. And I honestly don't know. I've got to talk to our membership people, because I honestly don't know how much longer we're going to be able to continue to afford to continue to offer those at that level. We know they're guaranteed during this drive at that level. So call us now. Make your membership pledge for Channel 17. If you can do it at the 240 level, then you can choose both of those books, both of them, as your gift from Channel 17. Call us at 1-800-727-1017. You don't have to pay for the call. It's a toll-free call. Or 881-4800. Please go to your telephone and call if you're inside the local Buffalo area. Charge your gift on Visa, MasterCard, or American Express. And if your gift is $35 or more and you charge it on one of those charge cards, Visa, MasterCard, or American Express, you can have this handy toolkit. It's a very small toolkit, but it's a great little toolkit to have around. There's a little pouch that you put all this in. It's got a little hammer and has a wrench and has a screwdriver, a couple types of screwdriver and so on. And that's yours with a gift, a charge gift to Channel 17. So whether you choose our charge plan, which can be at $20 a month or $15 a month or $12.50 or $10 or $7.50 or $5 a month or a one-time pledge in any amount, $35, $125, whatever, please go to your telephone and call us now. Make your membership pledge for Channel 17. Our goal is 70 new members for Channel 17. But let's forget the goal. Let's say right now we're going to have everybody who's watching Channel 17 this morning go to the telephone to make a membership pledge, or we're not going to make our goal. There's $2,000 sitting there for your kind of programming, for the very programming that you're watching right now, the How to Do It programs, to enable us to buy Home Time, a New Yankee Workshop, and This Old House, and all the other favorite Saturday morning programs. Please go to your telephone and call us now. Don't wait for somebody else to do it. Their favorite programs may not be the How to Do It programs on Channel 17. Maybe a totally different kind of program. Might be science fiction. It might be cultural programs. It might be Masterpiece Theater or mystery. programs. It might be McNeil Air or another public affairs series on Channel 17. You may be depending on somebody who isn't there. What a terrible thing that is. If Channel 17 is going to be able to continue to broadcast these programs next week and the week after and the week after, we need your pledge of support. We really, truly do. These programs don't just happen. They don't just find their way on the air. We have to buy these programs. And then in addition to buying them, we've got to pay for the broadcasting cost. What does that mean? That means the advertising to let you know the programs are on the air. That means the cost of power bills to make sure the transmitter continues to operate. It means engineers who can make sure that all our equipment is working properly and so on. It means people who are directing the station during the day at a time when we're on the air so that the right program gets on the air at the right time. It means all kinds of people who search out these programs and find them and so on. It means all kinds of bills, not only power bills, but all kinds of bills. Bills for lights in this studio, bills for all kinds of things that a normal business would have. We can't do that unless we have your pledge of support for Channel 17. It costs us $500 an hour to operate this television station, just to pay the operating costs for this television station. Please go to your telephone and call us right now. So far this morning, we haven't taken enough membership calls to pay for home time today. Please go to your telephone and call us now. 16 people have done it. We're 54 membership pledges away. We really, truly do need to take a total of 70 membership pledges. We have just 3 breaks. You figure it out. We needed 214 membership pledges going into this break. Divide it out. Divide by 3. That says to me 70 membership pledges each break. Please go to your telephone and call us now. It's a terrific home time special. We hope that you're enjoying it. If you've got a friend that you know is enjoying home time, that does enjoy home time, give them a call. Tell them the bathroom segments are coming up on home time. And is that too early to call them? No, go ahead. You can call them. First of all, though, call us and make your membership pledge. Get that out of the way. You'll feel better about it. Call your friend and say, look, I know you watch home time. You may have missed the fact that it was started early this morning, but they're just going to start the bathroom project. And by the way, why don't you think about calling them and being a member and get that all done so you can watch in great comfort and without any guilt feelings. Norm Abram is not going to be on today with New Yankee Workshop. It will be back next week. What we're going to do next week, we've changed the times around just a little bit. At 9 o'clock next week, we'll have 2 home time programs. At 10:30, we'll have 2 This Old House programs. And at noon next week, we will have 2 New Yankee Workshop programs. So next week's going to be a great week. Plan to be with us for 4 or 5 hours. It's a terrific week. And the other thing we want to tell you is that with Norm Abrams' How to Build a Medicine Cabinet, I could no more build a medicine cabinet than I could build a house, but I'm sure a lot of people can, and following the plans that are in here, it's also a videotape, and there's a diagram of what you need to do and so on. And let's see, oh, you can choose one. Oh, gosh, Eileen, we've got a better deal here. You can choose one of 5 that we have. You can choose either the medicine cabinet or, let's see, you can choose the bedside table. You can choose a workbench, a blanket chest, or a candle stand. And any one of those 5, any one of the 5, with a gift of $180, it's the videotape that shows you how to do it, and it's the measured drawing also. Also, for a gift of $90, you can have this Norm Abram New Yankee Workshop book, and this describes many of the projects that Norm worked on, or at least worked on in the first series of the New Yankee Workshop. Okay? So you can see some of those described in here. That's with a gift of $90. Do $270, and you can have them both. Go to your telephone, please, and make your call to Channel 17. Let me show you very, very quickly the shirts that we have. We're going to start out with the, yes, we are. Here we are. We're going to start out with a $90 one. And this is the T-shirt. This goes for a gift to Channel 17. It's the This Old House T-shirt. Summer's coming. I promise you it is. That's with a gift of $90 to Channel 17. And Jerry Bucknowski says, my nose is growing longer. I'm telling a fib, summer's never going to arrive. Well, it is, Jerry. It really is. And then we have the This Old House sweatshirt, and that is for a gift of $120 to Channel 17. A great heavy sweatshirt, and that's with a gift of $120, or with a gift of $180, this wonderful casual shirt that has the This Old House logo on it. That's a short-sleeved casual shirt, and you can see has this nice collar, the roll collar, and so on. That's with a gift to Channel 17 of $180 or more with the This Old House logo. Go to your telephone and call. 17 people have done it. 53 calls away. Please call now.
Please do call right now. We cannot let these phones stop ringing here in the studios because we have a very exciting $2,000 challenge grant. $2,000 additional dollars for the programs you love to watch on Channel 17 are in the balance. So please go to your telephone right now. We'll really be able to stretch your membership dollars. We're a nonprofit organization. We don't have any commercials, but we rely on something even better we consider, and that is you, our viewers, who we hope will become members and stand up and be counted as people who really enjoy the programs on Channel 17. And if you're a person who loves to do those projects yourself, maybe you're someone who just bought a home and you're kind of finding about the world of home ownership and all those little things around the house that need to be fixed, or maybe you're considering that major project of remodeling a kitchen or bath. I know that you're getting a lot of useful information out of this program this morning. I know that you depend on Channel 17 on Saturday mornings for programs like This Old House and Home Time. We're turning the tables right now. We're asking you if we can depend on you, if we can count on you, yes, as a viewer, but can we count on you as a member? Because what you're really going to do when you become a member of Channel 17 is reinvest those dollars into programs that you watch here on the station. We're 46 away, you and 45 others. Please go to your telephone right now. As you're doing those projects around the house, maybe you like to have a little pad nearby to write down those measurements, those all-important measurements and things like that. We've put together a Channel 17 project pad. We even have a little hole there for a pencil. I'm always losing my pencil, so this is great. You put it right in there, it's there. Hopefully no one will take it from you. It's our Channel 17 project pad, a really nice little item, and this is for a pledge of $5 a month at Channel 17. We also have another one of our T-shirts from This Old House. This says Today's Chores. I think I'd be lucky if I did half of one of these, but it's a real nice T-shirt. It's available for a pledge of $7.50 per month to Channel 17, and a great way to show the world that you enjoy watching This Old House and all the how-tos on Channel 17. A nice item we'd love to send to you. But we don't know where you are or who you are. We know that you decided to watch this morning. We know that you decided to tune in. Call us right now. We have Home Time here and This Old House, programs that you get a lot of valuable information from. I know it's always easier to watch someone else demonstrate how to do something. It gives me confidence to tackle the job myself, and I know you're probably thinking the same thing. Go to the phone right now. We can put you on the installment plan. We've got just one person on the telephone. That's really tough to believe, because these shows on Saturday mornings really are among our most popular here on Channel 17. You're part of that very loyal viewership. Will you go to your telephone right now? And again, $2,000 is hanging in the balance today. If we reach our goal, we will be able to have that additional money. We're going to stay by the phones as we go to the next segment. If you're on your way, please call us. Again, 881-4800 or toll free, 1-800-727-1017. Please call.
WNED TV, Channel 17, Buffalo.
Well said, well said. We're here in our Channel 17 studios, Mike Collins and Eileen Coteras.
Hello.
And I'll tell you something, we are nervous. We're nervous about Home Time right now. Folks, the future of Home Time hangs in the balance, as does the future of all those kinds of programs right here on Channel 17. We have a $2,000 challenge offered by our Members Challenge Fund. Those are members who've already made a membership gift to Channel 17 around the How to Do It programs. And they put up extra money to provide an inducement for you. This is after their regular gift. They put up extra money to provide an inducement for you to become a member of Channel 17. They have offered $2,000 for programs like this, for This Old House, for Home Time, and for New Yankee Workshop. If you will go to your telephone and call with a membership pledge. We're getting very, very concerned, and I'll tell you why. We've been running behind this morning. Now, granted, we started this a little earlier than we normally would have, but we've been running behind this morning, and it's totally up to you. As we always say, we're either going to get this $2,000 for your kind of programming to benefit you and your viewing on Channel 17. We're going to get this $2,000, or we're not going to get it, depending on what you do in this membership break and the next one. Really true. This is the number that we still need. Okay, we came into this needing 250 membership pledges in order to get the $2,000 challenge grant. We have taken now about 70 membership pledges. We're 181 membership pledges away. 181 away. You do the math yourself. There's this opportunity and one following the program. We need 90 membership calls. 90 membership calls each time. That is a terrific amount of telephone calls. We've been running behind, as I said. If you like the programs, and we know there are thousands and tens of thousands of you who do, don't hang back any longer. Please go to your telephone now to make your membership pledge for Channel 17. We brought you this special today, and the people at Home Time produced this special around bathrooms and kitchens, because that is the project most often that people want to have done in their home, bathrooms and kitchens. We hope that you've been enjoying it, but we hope that you're going to do something about it. We hope that you're going to go to the telephone. In a sense, you're saying thank you to Channel 17, but more than that, you're giving us the dollars to pay for the program. That's the best way of saying thank you, and you're helping us to be able to fund it for the future. We ask you, please, to go to your telephone now and call us. The numbers are on your screen. One of them is a toll-free number. We'll pay for the call if you'll just become a member. 1-800-727-1017, 881-4800. And we've got some terrific things to show you at various levels. You may have seen them before, but first of all, we have this book. This is the Reader's Digest Home Improvement Manual, and this book can come your way with a gift of $120 to Channel 17, and it has, coincidentally, just happens to have, whoops, I dropped the little slips there, Eileen, but we happen to have here the bathroom project, and we happen to have a kitchen project, which I guess is a little further along. There we are, renovating kitchens. And we have both of those in here. But you can learn how to put on a deck. You can learn how to do a brick wall outside your home. You can learn how to redo an attic and all that. That's with a gift of $120. They also have the Reader's Digest book, which is the complete do-it-yourself manual. And the do-it-yourself manual is how to do really some of the major fix-up projects around the house. And that is how to do the wiring, how to do some of the plumbing, how to do some interior repairs, some exterior repairs, how to frame in a door, painting and decorating walls and ceilings, how to work like the professionals do with the paint and with the wallpaper and things like that. That is with a gift of $180. But I'll tell you what we're going to do today, and I don't know how much longer we can afford to continue doing it. We're going to do both of those, not for $300, $120, and the other one, this one, for $180. Not for $300, but for a total gift of $240 to Channel 17. You really make out today. But please get to your telephone and call us now. We've taken 20 membership pledges. We're 70 membership calls away. Folks, we're not kidding. We're not kidding. There's $2,000 there, and we need to get that $2,000 for your programs. That's a lot of money for your programs here. We cannot afford to pass it up. You decide the amount of your pledge. If it's $20 a month and you want to get both books, that's terrific. When your pledge is paid off, we'll send you both books. If it's $15 a month, or $12.50 a month, or $10 a month, think of what you pay for your cable television. We don't get any of that money. Call us now. Maybe $7.50 a month, or $5 a month. That's $1.25 a week for the wonderful programs you watch here on Channel 17 on Saturday mornings. Maybe you spend all Saturday morning with us. Maybe you watch only a couple of programs. But please go to your telephone and call us right now. Boy, I'll tell you, we've been running behind all this morning, and we're getting real nervous. We've got to do it in this break and the next one. These are the only How to Do It programs on today. And next week, we've got a special schedule. Home time begins at 9 o'clock, 2 home time programs. At 10:30, 2 This Old House programs. And at noon, 2 Norm Abrams programs with New Yankee Workshop. Can't lose, unless you don't call.
That's right, and we are still 68 away, you and 67 others. But don't worry about that other larger number of 67. If we can just get you as one individual who enjoys these programs on Channel 17 to the telephone, we will have made a great success. And we were being very honest with you at the beginning of this break when we told you that we were running behind. Home time could be in trouble here at Channel 17, but we're asking you, where in the world does a TV station come to you and ask you really what you think about the programs it has? We know that there is a loyal following out there, and you're a part of it. Can we just get you to go to your telephone right now to become a member, pledge at any level, but tell us that you're out there, that you want to see this kind of programming continue. What's great about Home Time in particular is that they are so thorough. They really are very detailed, and they cover everything step by step, and we know that you appreciate that. We know that throughout the years you have also tuned in for This Old House, and you have found great value in these shows, and I'm sure you have saved quite a bit of money by tackling those projects yourself and tackling them right and getting professional results. And it really is a good feeling to know you can do those projects yourself. Right now, we're 66 calls away. Once again, $2,000 is in the balance here this morning at Channel 17. So your pledge will be added to that $2,000 if we can reach that ultimate goal of 250 new members to Channel 17 around home time. Can we do it? Sure we can. Go to your telephone right now. You think these are great shows. That's why they're here. We can continue to bring them to you, but only with your help. So please do it right now. If you'd like to join us, for example, at a pledge of $180 to Channel 17, you can pay it at $15 a month. This is the This Old House Home Improvement video Let me tell you, there are some great projects on this video. Refinishing a floor, building a deck, constructing a brick wall, fixing faucets, replacing outlets, installing track lighting, repairing a patio door screen, trimming a door, installing a deadbolt lock. There's doors, electrical work here, plumbing, outdoor projects, floors. This is a marvelous video available for your pledge of $15 a month to Channel 17. So that's one of your gift options. Or maybe you were kind of admiring the tool belts that they were wearing in the segments. I was looking at the one Joanne had on, and this is our own version of it, and it's available for a pledge of $10 a month to Channel 17. This is really built very, very well. It has a suede material. There's a nice little leather area in the front here that has a little loop for your hammer, and boy, this is very sturdy indeed. There's a webbed kind of belt around it, and I know it'll help make those projects go that much smoother if you have your tools right at hand. We're 61 calls away right now. The tool belt can be yours for that pledge of $10 a month to Channel 17. And one more item that I'd like to show you as you work around the house is our This Old House t-shirt, and it can be yours for a pledge of $7.50 per month to Channel 17. A great way to invest in your kinds of programs and show everyone that you enjoy This Old House and our great how-to shows here on Channel 17. The phones are getting a bit silent right now. We cannot let that happen. We can simply not let that happen because we're working very hard right now for you, because you enjoy this kind of programs. We're asking if you will reinvest some of that money you've saved right now to Channel 17 so we in turn can continue to work for you. Again, that $2,000 is hanging in the balance. Go to the phone right now. We can do it. I know we can. Take some action right now on your part. Go to the phone and dial 881-4800 or toll free 1-800-727-1017.
We're just 58 calls away. We've taken 32 membership pledges. We're 58 calls away. We're 1/3 of the way there. We've used more than the third of the time that we have available, folks. We really have to do this. We really must do it, and we need to do it quickly. We need a lot of cooperation. Our volunteers can't do it. They're members of the Spanish classes at Riverside High School, our Riverside High School Spanish students. We have the St. Christopher CYO down here this morning. Gene Waddles is our supervisor today. Riverside High Spanish students and St. Christopher CYO, they could be doing a lot of other things this morning. They chose to give up their morning so that you could become a member of Channel 17. We told them there are a great bunch of people who watched Home Time. Don't prove us wrong. Don't make us out to be liars. Go to your telephone and call us with a membership pledge to Channel 17 right now. Eileen and I can't do it. We're already members of Channel 17. All we can do is remind you of the necessity of you making a membership pledge to the station. Remind you that if this station is going to continue to carry Home Time, it needs your help. If you want to continue to see This Old House, if you want to continue to see Home Time, if you want to see New Yankee Workshop, you know, This Old House used to be alone by itself, and then a Home Time came along. And they said to us, would you carry Home Time? And would you buy Home Time? And so on. We said, well, gosh, I don't know. Do we have the money to buy it? And so on. And we put it on the air, trusting that you would call and make a membership pledge. And then Norm Abram came along with New Yankee Workshop. And they said, would you buy that? And would you pay for the operating cost to get that on the air and so on? And we faced once again with another big bill. And we said, well, our people are interested in it, we think. And we put it on the air, trusting that you would go to the telephone and call. We're asking you to do that right now. Make your membership pledge to Channel 17. And remember that Home Time starts early next week. It starts at 9 o'clock with a Home Time doubleheader. And then we have a This Old House doubleheader at 10:30. And then we have a New Yankee Workshop doubleheader at noon. So you can start at 9 o'clock next week, and you can go till about 1:30 right here on Channel 17 with your favorite shows. Please go to your telephone and call us right now with a membership pledge. You know, we produce something called the House Detective. And the House Detective goes around, looks at homes, tells you what you ought to look for when you're buying a home. And we've packaged them all. We've put all his helpful hints together. We've had a lot of mail on the series. A lot of people called in and said, when are you going to do more House Detectives? So we've kept doing them. And this will come your way with a gift of $120 to Channel 17. We can send House Detective your way. So there's about, I think, 12 or 15 hints on there. They're each about 5 or 6 minutes long.
12 shows, I believe.
12 shows. That's with a gift of $120 to Channel 17. Or we can send you this very, very nice shirt, this casual shirt, and that can come your way with a gift of $180 to Channel 17. And in place of the alligator, it has the This Old House logo. There you see it. There's the This Old House logo. And it's you know, you can wear it as a golf shirt, you can wear it as a casual shirt, and so on. Short sleeve, a nice knit shirt. That is with a gift of $180 to Channel 17. The important thing is you go to your telephone and you call, and you make your membership pledge. 44 people have done it. We're almost halfway there. 46 membership pledges to go, but we've used up much more than half of our airtime, and that worries me. We've only got 3 or 4 minutes. please go to your telephone and call us right now.
And please call us right now. We are just you and 45 other calls away from keeping on track during this membership opportunity. We were falling behind this morning around home time, and that really did scare us.
We are behind right now.
We're excited right now because we need to get back on track. And there's also that $2,000 additional dollars online for Channel 17, but only if we have 250 new members for Channel 17 for the programs you love this morning. So help us out, won't you? Maybe you never considered making that pledge, or maybe you have. Whatever the case, please do it right now. If I may, I'd like to show you a gift we talked about earlier, and a lot of people have been calling in about this. I have this book myself, and believe me, it is the ultimate do-it-yourself manual. It's by the folks at Reader's Digest, so you know it's a great book. 38 away. Look at this. They give you detailed. That's a long way. We're two-thirds of the way there. A lot of detailed information. They talk about plumbing and electricity and interior and exterior repairs, brickwork. They talk about working with wood and working with power tools and the tools that you should choose. This is a great book. If you just would go to the store and buy one book about remodeling and doing things around the house, this would be it. It can be yours for that pledge of $180 or $15 a month to Channel 17. We have another great book, also by the folks at Reader's Digest. This is for a pledge of $10 a month. Now, this one talks about those larger projects, putting on a deck to your home, remodeling your home, putting on an addition and so forth. There's also another section that talks about remodeling bathrooms and kitchens, what we were viewing this morning. Again, look at the beautiful colored photographs. They will take you step by step through all of the projects. I know you'll enjoy this book. As a matter of fact, we know that you would love both of these books. So today, as part of our crazy low prices philosophy, we'll offer both to you for a pledge of $20 a month to Channel 17. 32 calls away. We are getting so close. I know we can get all the way there. You and 31 other people, go to the telephone right now. This is your kind of show. You have told us, Channel 17, put more and more home improvement shows. Boy, it's so expensive just to buy a house nowadays. You really, I think as a matter of necessity, need to learn how to do these things yourself and not just have crummy results, but professional results. And it really is a good feeling of satisfaction when you do these.
It's not that we're knocking the trades, but gosh, there are fewer and fewer tradesmen around these days.
That's true.
And if you're a two-person working family or
That's
something,
right.
to try to get them at the right time when you're available, it's real tough.
It really is tough. And I know there's a lot of ladies who kind of lead the way in the family, and you do a lot of these things around the house. Go to the phone, call us. We want to have more of these shows here for you on Channel 17. Do it right now. We're not going to be here in a couple of weeks. We're here today. This is the best opportunity, perhaps, that you will have to become a member of Channel 17 and stand up and be counted as someone who really does get a lot of good information from our how-tos. 25 calls away. I know we can reach it. I know we can make our goal. You and 24 others, go to the phone right now and dial 881-4800 or 1-800-727-1017.
We have just a couple of minutes before we go back, and we need 25 additional membership pledges. Now, you can do it. Eileen and I can't, and our volunteers can't do it. We're asking you. You're the only person who can make this happen. And right now, we're telling you very seriously, Home Time, This Old House, New Yankee Workshop, they're all riding in the balance. We've got $2,000 sitting there, and if we have to walk away from that $2,000 and say we couldn't even get enough membership pledges, 250 membership pledges, to be able to pick up the total of $2,000, gosh, I guess that's an indication that this kind of programming isn't worth a whole lot. And we don't believe that. We truly don't. We know, we read the studies that tell us how many people are watching, and we know that there are loads of people who watch Home Time, and another whole load of people who watch This Old House, and another whole load of people who watch New Yankee Workshop. And maybe it's because we're not making ourselves clear enough. Maybe it's because we haven't done a good enough job in explaining how you participate and how important your membership pledge is. Your one membership pledge for Channel 17. 70 people have called. We're 20 membership calls away. We're asking you, please, to go to your telephone now to make your membership pledge for Channel 17. I know we can do it if we get you to that telephone. We're just 20 membership calls away. And we ask you, please, to call us now. Folks, come on. We've got to run on afterburners throughout the rest of this program, and we need to ask you to do something else. Normally, when we go off the air, the telephone calls stop coming. We can't. We got to ask you to call. We're going to leave the telephone number up so you can call. It's vital that you call today and make your membership pledge for Channel 17. Use Visa, MasterCard, or American Express. And if you do, and your gift is $35 or more, we're going to send you this toolkit. That's a little Channel 17 toolkit. It's got a little hammer in it, a little wrench. It's got a handle that you can put various screwdrivers in and so on. There's a Phillips there, I believe, and there's a regular flat screwdriver and so on, a punch and so on. And that's all comes your way with a charge gift to Channel 17. So charge your gift. If you want to do it at $180 or $240, you want to put it on Visa, MasterCard, or American Express, please feel free to do that. And please call us on our toll-free line, 1-800-727-1017. If you're in the Buffalo area, use 881-4800. 73 people have called. We're just 17 membership pledges away. 17 for 17. Want to show you something that's very unusual. This is a book on how things work. It's by David McCauley, and it's a comprehensive, instructive, and entertaining reference book for readers of all ages. Boy, it sounds like a commercial. From hologram to hovercraft, parachute to parking meter, a prize-winning author's brilliantly conceived guide to the principles and workings of hundreds of machines. This won't tell you how to build any of these things. It just tells you how they work. How does a yacht work? How does a helicopter work? How does a hovercraft work? What is a hologram? And how does that work? And so on. It's a fascinating general science book. That's with a gift of $180 to Channel 17. Call us now. 75 people have done it. We're 15 membership calls away. And we're asking you to get to that telephone right now to make your membership pledge for Channel 17. Please, we've got just about a minute and a half.
Just about a minute and a half, but that's still plenty of time for you to make that call. We're holding at 15 calls away. I know that there are more than 15. We know that there are thousands of people who tune in every Saturday morning because they want to get the great information we have in our how-tos. And where can you find it? You don't find it anywhere else on your dial, but right here at Channel 17. This is the kind of programming that PBS can really do best. And I know you agree, and I know that you enjoy them. But what's important right now is that you get to your telephone and tell us in the strongest way possible, and that is by becoming a member of Channel 17, because what you're really doing is reinvesting a few of the dollars that you have saved by watching these programs in these programs so we can go out and buy more and bring them to you. We're 13 away, just 13 away. See, it's finally gotten down to you. You and 12 others. Go to your telephone right now. Make a pledge at any level, but please do call us. If you can join us at $7.50 per month to Channel 17, we will send you a very practical magazine called The Practical Homeowner. A lot of great tips will come to you each and every month. A lot of information about projects you'd like to do around your house, and I know that you will really enjoy very, very much. The Practical Homeowner can be yours for that pledge of $7.50 per month to Channel 17. But what's important is that you call us with your pledge at any level right now. We have those great how-to books from Reader's Digest. You can get both again for your pledge of $20 a month to Channel 17, or you can get something for $7.50 a month to Channel 17. Whatever the case, if you're watching, if you are a regular viewer, or maybe you just watch a couple projects, call us right now, just 10 away. We're getting our electronic countdown board here as we talk with Sesame Street children. This is about what we can afford right now. We're holding at 10 away, you and 9 others. Let's make sure that we will have that additional $2,000. Not for us, not for Mike and myself. We're not going to go off to Hawaii. We're going to put that money right back in your kind of programs, your kind of shows, each and every Saturday here on Channel 17. We are just 9 away right now. 9 away. We will get all the way there if you'll help us out right now. Please do it. I know that you've thought to yourself, gee, Channel 17, they have such good shows, especially on Saturdays. Maybe you've been tackling, or maybe you've been thinking about putting that addition onto your home, or maybe you've been thinking about doing something like remodeling the bathroom or the kitchen. Certainly those are the 2 rooms that people do remodel the most. And it's great to see the show and watch as they go through these projects step by step. We are just 3 away. That's great. 3 away. You and 2 others, but don't worry about the other 2. Don't worry about your Uncle Harry, who might call in, or maybe Aunt Zelda. Will you call us right
Aunt
now?
Zelda. She's on the phone right now.
That's right.
You know what we really need to do? If we're going to have a chance of making this, we've got 1 break after it.
Right.
And following that, we have Red Dwarf, which is a wonderful science fiction series. It's a Red Dwarf marathon, and you'll enjoy it. I think you can pick up the storyline as you start watching. As the scene opens, everybody's died but a computer and one person.
Right.
Sounds a lot like 2001, but in hell, you know.
Right.
But and that comes up after this. But we've got the remainder of this break, and we've got 1 break after it. It would really be terrific if we could get around 100, 110, 115 pledges here, so that when we came on after the program, all we'd have to get is about 60 or 70 membership pledges. You can help us to do that by going to your telephone and calling us even after we go off the air. Just because we're not on the air asking doesn't mean we don't need your pledge, and also doesn't mean that we're not here to take your pledge. Our volunteers are. They're from Riverside High School. They're Spanish students at Riverside High School. They're from the CYO at St. Christopher's Church. out in the town of Tonawanda, and they're here to work this morning so you can become a member. Now, you can call them right straight through the next part of the program. We're going to leave that telephone number up for a couple of minutes, so you will be able to call, all right? While they're putting on the tile and so on, you call in. You make a membership pledge for Channel 17. You're not going to miss a lot. And if we could go crashing through that 100 barrier and only need 80 or 60 or something like that, it'd be terrific. Your television programs depend on your participation, and we're asking you, we're begging you, literally begging you this morning to go to your telephone to call us with a membership pledge. I know we can do it if we have your pledge of support. Please call us now.
Channel 17, WNED TV, Buffalo.
Time will return next Saturday starting at 9 o'clock. We will have 2 home time episodes coming your way. 9 o'clock next Saturday here on Channel 17. But home time viewers, do-it-yourselfers, do not go away. We have something very exciting happening here in the studio of Channel 17. On our first break around home time this morning, we told you that if we were able to welcome 250 new members to Channel 17 around home time, we would have an additional $2,000 for Channel 17, a challenge grant from a group of our members. We're going to tell you where we stand at this point. We are still 31 calls away, you and 30 others, 31 calls of support away from reaching that mark of 250 new members for Channel 17, which means $2,000 that we will put right back in to programs that you enjoy, into these great how-to programs and specials here on Channel 17. Can we do it? Sure we can. Maybe you've been waiting for the very end of home time today. Great. Go to the phone right now. Give us a call here in the studio. Make a pledge at any level, whether it's $10 a month or $7.50 a month or $5 a month. We are being very frank with you. We need to get that $2,000 because we were falling a bit behind right now. So please, go to your phone. We know that you enjoy these programs. We know that you get a lot of great information. You're able to do those how-to projects like a real professional around the house. Do it right now. We've got 2 calls in. We're 29 away. Do it right now, please, for Channel 17 and for yourself. Go to the phone, please, and make sure that our how-to programs will be here in the future for you. Right now, go to the phone. You see those numbers, 881-4800. Great, more calls are coming in. Or toll-free, 1-800-727-1017.
4 people have called so far. We're 27 membership calls away. 27 membership calls away from $2,000. We put it to you very squarely last time. We said it's totally up to you, and indeed it is. Remember, next week, home time starts at 9 o'clock. A doubleheader of home time at 9 o'clock. A doubleheader of This Old House at 10:30. And at noon, another doubleheader, and that one of New Yankee Workshop. So please be tuned next weekend, next Saturday. Right now, coming up in just a few minutes is Red Dwarf. It's a wonderful science fiction series. If you haven't seen it before, it's a marathon, and it will go on this afternoon for a bit up until EastEnders time. Please watch it. It is fun. You're going to enjoy it, and you'll be able to pick up the storyline very easily. Right now, however, we're looking for your telephone pledge of support. $2,000 is at stake, and we're asking you to go to your telephone to make your membership pledge for Channel 17 right now. An awful lot of people have asked about the books. Would we please show them once again and try to explain them again? Okay, we will. The Reader's Digest Complete Do-It-Yourself Manual is available for a gift of $180 to Channel 17. This is the one that talks about how to, I can see the page I've got it open to, how to eliminate squeaks on a floor, how to resand and finish a floor, how to do wallpaper, how to paint and do the corners well, how to handle some electrical problems in the house, how to do basic plumbing things, and so on. This is the basic how you repair things around the house, how you do the kind of smaller jobs around the house. Everybody should have it. It is the best do-it-yourself manual I've ever seen. You don't think of Reader's Digest as doing this kind of thing. That is the best I have ever seen. It's a big book, and you can follow things step by step. It includes plumbing, electricity, heating, air conditioning, painting, decorating, brickwork, stonework, working with wood, hand tools and power tools, the kind of tools you need, and so on. 50 projects you can build. $180 for that one. The other one is also by Reader's Digest. That is the Home Improvements Manual. And the Home Improvements Manual is the major renovating, modernizing, and adding space to your home, okay? So if you keep those straight, this is like redoing, making an apartment in an attic, for example, or finishing a room in an attic, or enclosing a porch, or putting up a brick wall, for example, and so on. The major projects are in here. That is with a gift of $120 to Channel 17. Now, I'll tell you, both of those together would normally come for $300. We are going to do it for $240. $240 to Channel 17 will bring you both of them. What a terrific deal. I'm just not sure how much longer we can continue to offer that deal, because book prices continue to rise, and even though they're the same books, we get hit with price increases from our suppliers. So please go to your telephone. If you want those, now is the time to do it. Don't wait any longer. And don't wait any longer to support Channel 17. There's a lot of people sitting out there, and you may be among them, who think our job is done, we've got it whipped, we've made the goal, and we've got the $2,000 in hand. We don't have the $2,000 in hand. We're 3 minutes away from going to our next program, and we are 15 membership pledges away. We're halfway there. We've taken more than half of our break time on this break. We're asking you, please, to get to your telephone right now and call. We still have 15 membership calls to go. I have seen this happen time and time again. We get this close on a goal of 250 membership pledges, and everybody thinks, phew, boy, it's all done. They've got the hard part behind them. Now I guess I don't have to call, because everybody feels a little guilty and says, well, now I don't have to call. Now somebody else is going to call. Wrong again. They're not going to call. We need you to get to the telephone to call. We are 15 membership pledges away from $2,000. If we came to you and said, look, if you made a telephone pledge right now, we would get $2,000 for Channel 17, and it'll be for your How to Do It programs. Would you do it? I'll bet you would. I'll bet you would. And we have some great thank you gifts we can send your way. But we are 14 membership calls away right now. Eileen's got some shirts she wants to show you, because we're going to be moving on to Red Dwarf, and we've got to move on with that $2,000 in hand.